New York City has virtually every kind of restaurant you could ever want, and Indian cuisine is particularly popular in the city. From Baazi to Tandoori Place, join Viewcation as we talk about the best Indian restaurants in NYC. Baazi. Baazi is an Indian restaurant located in the Upper West Side. The core staff members all have slightly diverse backgrounds, which makes the cuisine a bit more experimental than other Indian restaurants in the area. It's very upscale, so this is an excellent option for Indian cuisine lovers looking for some fine dining. The most popular dish is the paneer ke choli, which is made using homemade cottage cheese cubes. Chola. Chola has been thriving in New York City for over 2 decades. It offers upscale fine dining with authentic Indian cuisine. The benefit of Chola is that it has an extensive menu. This makes it an excellent choice for experienced eaters looking to try something new. But those who are new to Indian cuisine may need some help finding the right dish for them. Dhamaka. Dhamaka is a New York City Indian restaurant owned and operated by veterans of the industry. The eatery opened up in 2021, but the owners have a great deal of experience, given that they also own and operate Adda, which is another restaurant we'll look at later. While Adda is all about tried and true Indian cuisine, its owners created Dhamaka as a place where they could be a little more experimental. One notable dish is the makhar jhol, or baby shark. Gupshup. Gupshup is a restaurant that pays homage to one specific Indian location, Bombay. It's all about tradition when it comes to their dishes, flavors, and ingredients, though things are prepared with a slight modern touch. Whether you're looking for a great cuisine or a unique atmosphere, Gupshup has you covered. It's located near Union Square, and they also offer some excellent brunch options on weekends. Indian Accent. With its tongue-in-cheek name, Indian Accent is a restaurant that's incredibly proud of its heritage. In addition to there being an Indian Accent in New York, there's also a location that operates in New Delhi. So if the food at Indian Accent is good enough for the actual people of India, Americans can rest assured they're getting an authentic dining experience. Some of the most popular dishes here are the pepper chicken and tofu masala. Semma. Semma is a restaurant focused on serving up cuisine that hails from southern India. The location that now houses Semma used to house another prestigious restaurant called Rahi. Rahi was owned and operated by Unapologetic Foods, which is a New York City company with a passion for Indian cuisine. Unapologetic Foods knows what they're doing, and they've really put their passion to the test with Semma. In addition to the great food, it's also revered for its interesting cocktail menu, which includes a special gin that's infused with curry leaf. Sona. Sona is located close to Gramercy Park. Though the restaurant may not seem like much from the outside looking in due to its small location, it's upscale and bustling once you get inside. One of the cool things about Sona is it doesn't just showcase Indian heritage by way of its food. It also showcases lots of authentic Indian art. If you see any art hanging on the wall that you'd like to take home, you might be able to strike up a deal with the owners. And as far as the food, Sona offers up some of the tastiest in the area, and it offers brunch on weekends. Tamarind. Tamarind is located in Tribeca, and it's owned and operated by an Indian immigrant of several decades. The cuisine is especially authentic, and the interior has a very tried and true Indian feel that guests will love. One of the most popular dishes to order is the Punjabi teak kebab. Adda. Now we'll look at Adda, which is an eatery we briefly touched on when discussing Dhamaka. Like we said, Adda is the better of the two options if you're new to Indian food and looking for the most traditional and authentic experience possible. Adda has slowly grown to become one of the most popular of all the Indian restaurants in the city, and for good reason. The fresh and home-cooked Indian cuisine is second to none. Punjabi Grocery and Deli. Located in the East Village, Punjabi Grocery and Deli would be a good choice for anyone looking for a place that's not too fancy. From the onset, Punjabi may appear to be just some hole in the wall, but those who know New York dining can attest that holes in the wall are sometimes the best places. Punjabi Grocery and Deli has been in operation since the early 1990s, and it's considered a go-to for locals looking for a quick and easy bite of Indian food. It's served up fast and simple, but no amount of authenticity is sacrificed to garner the convenience. Indika House. Indika House in Bushwick is considered by many to be a hidden gem. The location is small and unassuming, but once you get inside, you'll feel like you've been warped directly to the Taj Mahal. The menu is extensive, meaning guests will find Indian traditions as well as more unique and adventurous fare. As far as tradition goes, the chicken curry can't be beat. However, those looking to try out a dish that's a bit more interesting might order the gobi Manchurian, which is cauliflower cooked in a sweet and spicy sauce. Bengal Tiger. Halfway between the fine dining experiences offered by the majority of Indian restaurants and the low-key grab-and-go experience offered up by Punjabi Grocery and Deli would be the casual dining experience of Bengal Tiger. It isn't too fancy, but its selection of traditional Indian dishes is both impressive and tasty. Whether you're looking for a casual lunch or casual dinner, Bengal Tiger has Indian food lovers covered, and it's not too expensive. Spice Symphony. We've taken a look at a bunch of Indian restaurants that all offer some pretty authentic experiences. But what are the options for diners looking for a more modern twist? If you're sick of traditional Indian cuisine, you may fancy a visit to Spice Symphony. It offers up fusion cuisine that mixes Indian and Chinese heritage to create dishes that are unique. One example of what you can expect from Spice Symphony is the General Tso's chicken, which is a Chinese staple served with Indian spices. Junoon. Junoon is another fine dining restaurant. This time the restaurant's intent is to take traditional Indian cuisine into the world of molecular gastronomy. If that sounds fancy, that's because it is. The portions are small and the prices are high. But those who are looking for an upscale atmosphere will find few better Indian restaurants than this. Seva. If you're in Queens, one of the best places to stop in for some Indian cuisine is Seva. It's open for lunch and dinner, and its menu is expansive enough to serve meat eaters, vegetarians, and even vegans. The meat dishes are the most popular on the menu, with some of the most popular items being the chicken tikka masala and the lamb vindaloo. Prices are never too egregious, regardless of what time of day you're stopping by. Saar. If you're near Times Square and are looking for some fine Indian dining, Saar may be your best option. The restaurant is fairly upscale, but not overly so. The food is pretty traditional, though you'll find some decidedly Anglo and European influences being brought to the table. It's known for its chicken saag, though another great choice is the cauliflower latkes. Dosa Royale. Located in Clinton Hill, Dosa Royale is another New York City restaurant owned and operated by someone with an authentic immigrant background. After immigrating to New York, the Indian owner of Dosa Royale worked at an Italian restaurant for years before deciding to open up his own eatery. He then combined all the customer service experience he'd gained from his time in the industry with his authentic Indian heritage to create an excellent restaurant. The cuisine is specifically Southern Indian. Vatan. Vatan is located in Kips Bay, and it's an Indian restaurant that only serves vegetarian cuisine. Thankfully, Indians know how to cook up some tasty vegetables. The food offered by Vatan is inspired specifically by India's Gujarat region. In addition to offering up great food via its all-you-can-eat menu, Vatan also has an interesting atmosphere thanks to its unique and authentic Indian decor. Tandoori Place. Finally, let's take a look at Tandoori Place, which is a fairly low-key and relaxed Indian eatery in the Bronx. Tandoori Place keeps things pretty simple when it comes to both the atmosphere and cuisine. This has made the restaurant exceptionally popular with locals who can't get enough of the authentic curries and kebabs. The eatery also serves up some fancier dishes, including the special lamb bihari, which is a spicy dish made with lamb meat. Now it's time to hear from you. Have you ever been to any of these restaurants? What's your favorite Indian spot in New York City? Let us know in the comments section below.